звуком, без ассоциаций. И тем не менее музыка каким-то чудом проникает в самую душу.
Ничего не желают знать, они только жрут.
What's up, everybody? Welcome. How is everybody? Hold on, I'm just getting my thing set up, but I'm not in like a rush. In that I don't need to get all this stuff up. It's not the flight. We're just chilling out in the lab. What's up, everybody? Hey, American Anchor baby. Welcome to the stream. Look, we're in the lab today. We're chilling out in the lab today. Loosey-goosey style. Okay, we're sitting back in the lab today. Had a jam-packed day today. But I want to open up the Discord and just kind of sit back a little bit. See what you guys are up to. Let the stream go here. Welcome. We're getting ready for men's forum. And by ready, meaning waiting. Just nothing I have to do. So welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Hey. Yes, there's a hole in my stomach, but I'm okay. I'm okay. There's a odd feeling, though. I'm reminded of eating chutney. I don't know how people do that. It's like toxic. It's like you're putting bad things in your stomach. Like that shouldn't go there. It leaves like a hole in your stomach. I get this. I don't know how to put it. It's like a chemically feeling. When you burp, it's hot chemically. Welcome, welcome. Hey, what's up, Carver, Texas? Texas heat? The Texas heat? I'm feeling the Texas heat now. The sauce was black, guys. I don't know what to tell you. The sauce was black. Black means bad. Black means, no, wait, hold on. That's an easy, Joe. It's easy. Low-hanging fruit. Call me low-hanging fruit. Call me Call me comedian from Temu. Call me dollar store comedian. You know the first thing I ever said on a Bond microphone was a joke? I was just thinking about this today. The first thing I ever said on a Bond microphone was a joke. I was gonna say the first thing I ever said, but I'm trying to think. Wait, the first words I uttered in this building. Let me think. No, it was hello. It was like hello. It was a men's forum, in fact. Men's forum coming up in like 2 hours. Who's coming in? You guys got 2 hours. Who's coming in from out of LA? Stop talking about my hanging fruit. That's all I got. What was I saying? Yeah, that's funny. I was just thinking about this. The first thing I ever said on a Bond microphone was a joke. It was church. It was a church, no less. Y'all ninjas hiring? No, what would I say with a southern accent? Funny, cuz. What's up, cuz? Yeah, someone said something. Jesse was asking something about the Apostles' Creed. He said something about the Apostles' Creed. I think he was asking people, what is it? What is the Apostles' Creed? Apostles' Creed. And the mic, I forget if I raised my hand. I think I even raised my hand for this. I was like, let go. I was like, let's go. And the mic came to me before I got to respond. I think he said hi to me as a new guy. Like, oh, hey, first time at church, right? We met you at the men's forum, I think. Anyways, he asked me what have you heard of the Apostles' Creed? What is it? I'm like, I don't know. Isn't that a boxer? But yeah. Oh, I thought that was a boxer. Apollo Creed, whatever. So I was just thinking about that. I don't know if it's not really significant. Unless you do the math and you tie it in with what JLP was saying this morning. He was all like, what do you go to? Sorry, a door opened behind me. It scared me. You see that door open? And nobody came through. Phantasms, poltergeists. What was I saying? Maybe my story is meaningless, but unless you do the math and you get crazy, you start making connections with Satan that maybe you shouldn't. But what do you run to make yourself feel better? Who and what do you run to make yourself feel better? What the Haunted Lab Halloween special? Who wants to get spooky? I've been wanting to get spooky big time. Look, guys, join the Discord. We need a spooky movie to kick off movie nights on Discord. Can you guys join my Discord? It's forming. It's forming slowly, but it's forming. Right now, it's Wild West. People are talking about anything in the general channel. If you thought I wasn't going to come in with rules, don't worry. It'll make sense. Just you can't be crazy. And also promote your own stuff. We're going to fix that. Other than that, I love the conversation. Join my Discord. Let's get spooky. Come on. Give me spooky videos, especially spooky movies to really get down. Let's do a movie night. Discord link in the chat. Come on, join up. What else? But yeah, men's forum's coming up. We're going to get down. How's your day going? Test. How are my levels? So, folks, hey, what's up, Terry? But yeah. Was it a fine joke? Was it a good inaugural joke? Is it a way of dealing with stressful situations? A beta tendency? I'm not gonna stop joking all of a sudden, but something to think about, something to smoke on. There's a lot of things you probably run off to. People and things to make ourselves feel better. Who's getting freer in the chat? Talk about it. It's Men's Forum Day. Okay, wait, hold on. I take it back because it's like my chat is not the men's forum. You're not going to talk about your problems, although some of you do in my chat. I'm talking about your problems. Some of you guys don't even think some of you guys are proud of it. and maybe don't see it as a problem, and you talk about your business in the chat. You're proud of it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Chad, I'm gonna I want to work on the Friday video. I've been doing a bad habit, just shorter and shorter timing, on how long I spend on it. And honestly, they should be. Let's work on it. No? Okay, wait. Maybe some plantation. If we could do some good work on this, then maybe we could do some plantation. Nothing really prepared like American Anchor Baby level. That's why we're in the lab. Although, if there was anything I was going to mention, it's maybe this. Since considering there's no real reason, it's out of no context other than it's the men's forum. Maybe that's totally thematic, but there's some guy online, and you'll have to forgive me. I'm trying to move away from just commenting on other people's content, but sometimes it's worth it, maybe. But because it's no point in. I'm really not trying to talk about the person, and I don't want to bring them viewers or take away viewers. I don't want to start something with them or be friends. It's just an interesting happenings. One of these happenings on the internet. And this guy's all mad about some woman, and he's on the right wing, and he's all like, "Fellas, women suck," and freaking guys like. And I'm being rude. I'm being wrong in my. I'm mischaracterizing. I'm really on his side. Honestly, I'm really on his side. I just want to give a little pointer, a little. Hey, and who the heck am I, right? So this is why I don't want to talk about people. Now I'm trying to. Now I'm trying to son John Miller. He seems like a fine fella. I think. Maybe a little mad at the Jews. Maybe a little mad at, I don't know, maybe somebody else. Look, whatever. He's talking about some woman. I don't even follow. This came down on my feed, and he's talking about some woman, and this woman has her ideal man, and she posted it, and she's like, "Oh, this is my ideal man," and this guy's like, "This woman is, look at those delusional ideals, and look at it, so delusional, and women, freaking women, and I'm on your side, bro, freaking women." How do I put this? I just want to help him out because something you may have missed. And if you miss this, you maybe look a little silly. Because look, the women are delusional. They see a list like this, and if anybody's seen the research done by maybe Pearl, it's not even research, okay? It's just, I don't even know why I brought it up, because she brought. Here I am bringing up another person. Look. I know women. They see a list like this and they actually agree, and they're like, yes. That being said, I want to nitpick. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to nitpick. That's what I'm going to do. And maybe I'm evil for nitpicking, because look, women are delusional with their ideals. Absolutely delusional. Have you seen this what's that chart? Delusional scale. Dating. Have you seen this? The male reality calculator. So let's say you're an average woman and you're like, I'm gonna have some standards. I say I only want a man between 25 and 30 and 40. And he better not be married. What's this? Exclude mothers? I don't know what exclude mothers is. Okay, I want him to be, okay, any race. I'm not a racist. And he has to be 5 foot. He has to be 5 foot. Let's go. I'm going to be generous. 5'10", over 6 feet to over 6 feet. And he can't be overweight or obese. He's got to make at least 100K, 6 figures. I honestly think this is a young woman thing. It's a silly young woman thing. Anybody with any sense, I don't care what man or woman, you've been slapped by the real world a little bit. You're not doing this dumb stuff. And then you get the TikToks of the guys, and these women are outside of clubs. They're like, "What's your ideal?" Like that's a good sample size. Here we go, nitpicking times a million. You're just strap in. It's like The sample size, is that really a good sample size? Those are barely women. These are like these club, they're like barely wearing. That's a barely a woman. That's almost that's an animal. Okay, don't ban. Hey, whatever. Anyways, looking at the delusional scale, a woman with those stipulations I just mentioned would, wow, really? Is it this bad? Fewer than 5,000 women in the United States meet your ideal woman standards. I did this wrong. I used the calculator wrong. Male reality calculator. Hold on. We need the female reality calculator. Anyways, look, it's low. It's low. It's supposed to show how delusional women are. And it's fine. That's fine. Where was I? The nitpicking can get lost. The nitpicking can get crazy. It's the chaos of the dark side. Okay, it's like the chaos of the dark side. So you gotta wade through it. I'm Dark Bond. I'm Dark Nick. Where was I? So women are delusional. I get the point, but I wanted to just point this out. He didn't quite think about this through. He's all, and I'm not even gonna play the video because he's like right and whatever. What else was I gonna say about delusional scale? It must not be that important. This Michaela girl is not your average woman, John. I just wanted to point this out. Michaela, this girl you're talking about, is kind of a new class. She's kind of elite in a sense. And that's maybe silly for me to say it, but hey, what can I say? I'm just an anchor baby. Everyone's elite to me. Okay? I'm just a humble anchor baby. Everyone's in it. Everyone's elite. So Michaela is elite to me, maybe. Why? She's educated. A software engineer. Sorry, okay, I looked into it a little bit, folks. Don't get mad at me. And she's comes from like a good family, and her family's very well educated. They got money, and she lives in LA. And I realized John Miller missed. I'm sorry. Look, it's not about you, sir. It's just kind of like a general unawareness, and it comes from judgment. And nobody, just because you got the facts right on things, you're not free from it. And when it comes to women, man, fellas, like so many areas, they're messed. They don't get it. Here's what you're missing, John. It's called class, I guess. And maybe that sounds communist or something. I don't know that much about class. But I'm trying to say that there are people like Michaela who kind of have that luxury to pick like that and be picky like that. Even though she's like some, I don't know what, she's a new kind of elite. She's like Indonesian or something. She's got this look to her that you would think, well, yeah. Look, these people are elite too now, is what I'm trying to say, in America. And they get the pick of the litter, and that's how it goes. And so you look silly. You look silly. Hey, it looks jealous. It looks jealous. It looks, you know. It's you know, it looks jealous. It looks like you don't get it, and like you don't know your lane. Wait, this has nothing to do with race. I wasn't talking. It wasn't that deep. What did I get wrong about? Whatever, chat. I was just mentioning that race has changed in America too. Anyways, but you get it. She gets the pick of the litter, so you kind of there's a point being missed, and I think it comes from just judgment, but whatever. Anchor baby pinings. What's pining? Is that thinking? Pining is a verb to feel a deep and persistent yearning. No. Anchor baby mirings. What's a miring? Is that a word? Present participle of mire, as in staining. Make dirty the site of the standard, which has emerged from the battle mangled and mired. I'm destroying English, but I like it. I'll take it. We totally destroyed English. Miring. The other day I said, a man with happenstance. And I haven't stopped saying it. And I won't stop saying it. Happenstance does not mean, just because I say it with a fancy accent, it doesn't mean someone with who's a classy person. Happenstance just means a coincidence. It was just happenstance. A man of happenstance. Anyways, I really am an anchor baby. I'm barely monolingual. You don't know this? Anyways, what are y'all up to? I guess where was I at? Oh yeah, the reason I got into this was because I was shooting my shot. I was like, all right, Nick, what do you got? What'd you put together? What's the show? Where's the show? We're in the lab. It's nothing, no Anchor Baby level. Maybe some side comments, some side stories. Doug. Should we get into Doug Emhoff real quick? Pop and Circumstance? Maybe that's where I got that from. Pomp and Circumstance. I'm just my handling of language is just a fever dream, a psychological fever dream of things I may have heard just through a broken telephone of memory, as opposed to training and pomp and circumstance. Yes, of course. But of course, the pomp and circumstance marches are a series of 5 marches for orchestra. But I'm sure it's what I was getting at. Nick spending $45 in bonus scores to get a card in Flower Center. Wait, what? Indubitably. I'll let chat talk about your mess. Yeah. Judgment. What are we doing? Getting so mad or like, what are we doing? You know what you're doing? You're showing people what they can control you with. You're showing people what they can control you with. And you get mad. Don't do it. Especially to your ladies. You guys are posting pictures of me in my Discord. I'm fat in this one. Look at me. You guys are gonna make me have make me have an eating disorder. Okay. So you want me to play on my sensibilities? Nah, this is not really my sensibilities. My sensibilities would be more like, I just got finished saying, don't tell people your weakness. Macho sense. You're not man enough, Nick. Do it. Oh, okay. You're gonna play on my macho sensibilities. All right, I'll ruin my life. Nico, it was Farid. Who's Farid? Is Farid the guy that came to church? Is he in my Discord? Yo, this is... How'd you guys make this? Face app? How is that? How is a Adobe Suite not as advanced? You can download TikTok and you have face tracking. You can make people fat. And you're telling me my whole Adobe Suite, I can't do that? Oh, it was Omid? Yeah, check out my Discord. Get on my Discord. Let's do it up. Viewer content? What are you guys sending me? You guys actually sending me stuff? Zenny, is he in the chat? Look, man, we'll read your AI stories, but let's not do it as a call. That's just wrong. It's not the time or place. Well, yeah, if you're in the Discord, you can always pop in and talk to me too. If I'm unmuted. If I'm muted, I don't want to hear you. That's basically what's going on. Nick the Thick. Yeah, what's CSAL been cooking? What the heck has CSAL been cooking? Oh, I see you guys posting the cereals. Late night snacks when we were watching the debate. You guys. Look at this. Are we building a community? Do we just build a community? You, me. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, buddy. Oh yeah, bud. Very cool. What the heck is this, CSAL? This looks hearty. It looks like it's gonna pack some mass. This is some mass packing food. Hearty and full of energy, straight from God. I love it. Is that kale? We got kale. We got some pork, sausage or pork. Zuppa Toscana. That's very nice. cooking streams. Maybe, look, we're dreaming. We're sitting here. It's Nick's stream. It's Nick's dream. The anchor baby is just dreaming out loud. We're out there. We're in the clouds. Don't take this as, try not to do that. You remember, the things you talk about, you never do. But we're just dreaming. We're having fun. And I'd like to do a cooking stream. We could do a cooking stream. Very nice. Is it dangerous to scroll my Discord? I should check that before I do the kind of stuff like that. Careful, Nick. It looks spicy. I can do a little spice, but that noodle soup we did today, that's not something I would ever seek. I would never seek that out. I would never seek that out. What's wrong with Korean people? You know, I was going to give up on my theory that historically spice was a way to make inedible food. Nick, your posture changed during noodles today. I don't know what my body was doing. I was having an out of body. I couldn't tell what the rules were. I'm just muttering, just complaining. Oh, it's like hell. And then I'm like, Nick, get your head in the game. Listen and try and win one of these. Freaking try and win. Do it for the people. Do it for the stomach. For the mucous membranes. So I locked in. But I gotta say, it's not like in it. It's something I wouldn't seek out. That being said, I get it. I sort of get it. In that, like, there's something about spice when it's at a lower level for me. I can handle some spice. Okay, I can handle some spice. But there's something about it that makes you keep coming back, right? It's addicting. You're like, okay, I gotta have another bite. It almost makes it go away for a second, but then it makes it spicier. And so it was it's definitely something I wouldn't seek out. Nick felt perfect peace. I was on some capsaicin trip report style stuff. It was me and the noodles. I was saying things and posted, like, I had to find reality and lock in. No way, flat earth victory. Why don't I believe that? Is that just totally normal? Like, how come I don't believe that? Anyways, we locked in, but we're fine. We're fine. I was about to write up a trip report. Karen Williams keeps posting. Wait, what? Yeah, I was tripping. No, it's all right. Trippy rules. Okay, what do you want me to say? There were trippy rules too, but we got through it. The thing is, it's like speed. I don't know. I guess I'm just thinking too much. All right, folks. What was I doing? Where was I? Was I doing anything? Let's get some work. You guys gonna get mad at me if that's... Oh, you know what? Arizona voting? Nah. Look.
What did you say?
Illegals are voting. You know this. And if you don't believe me, I guess you could call me. Then we could talk about it, but just some links on Arizona voting scams, and they're letting illegals vote. Like they're voting, okay? Illegals are voting. They're being counted. You want to fight about it? Okay, I guess you could call me. Show how stupid. How we're gonna show
Ready
this
to connect.
you. No.
Click
We're
connect
gonna
to show
educate
now.
with love. But only, and that's the only reason I want to talk about it. But yeah, illegals are voting. All right, so let's get some of this. Let's see if we can work on this a little bit. Would you guys get mad at a sneak peek of the Friday intro? Express yourself. It's Friday tomorrow. You know what that means. It's a flight. We're taking a flight. We love the flights. You guys gonna get mad at me? Let's work on this a little bit. Let's just at least, get like a overview. See if we can make it extra special, maybe. Make it maybe a little special. And we got men's forum tonight. You know, let me get, Chad, don't get mad at me. We're chilling. Let me get ahead of a little something, something. That way it's not a absolute mess. Crunch time. So let's edit together. Maybe you guys can give me ideas. What are the big things? What happened? What's funny? What's important? What's shocking? Let's check through the clips. Ooh, you guys are getting a sneak peek at our filing system. Oh, Derek, can you do me a favor? Oh, do you know how to turn on Studio 4? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, chat. You guys are gonna help me. What do you guys got for me? What happened this week? What's our you Tom like a mug? You need to go to. Okay, you'll get a sneak peek at my file system. How about that? We're not seeing the server, the Bond server that Bill set up, the archive. We're in the vault. This is my vault. And it's kind of an outdated system right now. I got one in the works, but let's go. Bond, JLP show. Open line Friday.
You, Tom, like a mug. You need to go and get yourself bleached, because everything you say about black people, and you're sitting up there looking like a tar baby.
It might sound like a semantics argument, but he's a gray alien.
I wonder if he's been smoking pot.
Amazing. All right, we got the first 15 seconds. The first 15 seconds is always easy, chat. First 16, almost 17 seconds is always easy. You know, I always use Catalan Mysteries, that song. We always use Catalan Mysteries. Sometimes we switch it up, you know, it depends on the vibe, but this is the go-to Open Line Friday song. And then, of course, if we get black with it, if we need to get black with it, I have this little creation, just in case. It's the same song, but that's only if we need to get black with it. Okay. How are we doing this, folks? Give me what do you need? A debate clip? Okay, American Native. See, he's working. He's throwing he's throwing the ball. You know, when you're in a meeting with your in the movies, and they throw a ball around. Okay, you say idea when you catch the ball and you throw the ball, and the American Natives throwing pitches. I don't see anybody else helping. Debate clip? Should we go debate with it? Let me think. Debate. Walt's saying he's friends with school shooters, but I like that. What's funny? Hey, Mr. Pick, did you see the reporting on that yesterday? What I was saying. I like that he's friends with school shooters, but then it sounds like he's walking it back. It sounds like he was like trying to clarify. No, I'm actually friends with David Hogg. I'm like, okay, Tim Waltz, caving into pressure. I wonder how you are with your wife, Tim Waltz. I'm hamming it up. I'm hamming it up because he's I like him. I'm hamming it up, okay? We're making points here, but come on. My wife and I, this guy cut to David Hogg. He could have been friends with school shooters.
These folks know me.
They're cooler anyways.
I'm super passionate.
Wait. As in, like, they probably are. Come on, I'm not saying school shooting's cool. I'm just saying, anyways.
About this, the question come up about school shooting. We're talking about everything except school shootings. And I sat as a member of Congress with the Sandy Hook parents, and it was a profound movement. David Hogg is a good friend of mine. You have seen me do this. I was talking about being people where there are school shooters.
What? That's barely English. He's barely monolingual. Is this guy an anchor baby?
And I need to be more
I just noticed this guy in the back. What's this guy's name again?
specific on that, but I am passionate.
What the heck? Where's he been? Come on, Come on, give me the name. Give me the name. Fetterman. The guy with the illegal wife who runs things too. Until maybe possibly recently. It's quite possible that he's been going maverick on his own wife. I forget the evidence. But yes. Part of it was the facial hair. What was it? There was something funny that came up where it seemed like Mrs. Barreto, who refuses... Did she not even take his last name? Barreto Fetterman. She did the little double thing. Anyways, we wish you well, Tim. Wishing you well, Fetterman. That's a man with his family. Is that love? Is that love in his eyes? Help me. Don't worry, you got it. You got it in you. You got the power of God in you. All you gotta do... Look at me making stuff up about his wife. See, Sal, don't freaking add to it. He's like, he looks miserable. Let me take on the sins of the world and judge for fun. Don't you go doing a chat. You're not ready. You're not ready, see, Sal. No. Don't be joining in. No, I'm joking. Look at me adding. But look, all you gotta do, man. You can't just get mad. You just can't get mad because honestly, you just can't care. You can't care about her liking you. Yeah. It can't even be that deep. You can't even care about her liking you. And then you may lead. And then, and only then, can you lead. Okay. Your own life, I mean. She ain't never gonna follow you. Until she repents. She's gonna lie about it the whole way through. But that's okay. We can make that work. Serious suggestion. The guy saying his beep in church, he really got it off his chest. Yo. You talk about Darren? Darren, man, why are you saying Pinwas at church? What a mess. Church on Sunday, rebuildingtheman.com/church. Those are always amazing. You guys getting freer? Are you guys getting freer? Are you guys becoming more free? Nothing more freeing than realizing what you care about, chat. Nothing more freeing than realizing what you care about, okay? What and who you use to feel better. Not what, it had nothing to do with anybody else. Nothing. I wish you could understand. I wish I could understand truly. No, I understand this. Look, you can't care. It's not about anybody else. Eyes on you, chat. Eyes on you. Nothing more freeing than seeing what you run to and what to feel better. Anyways, debate stuff, maybe. Let me see. A serious suggestion. The guy saying, "Oh, Carver, you're saying like for Open Line Friday." Let me scroll up the chat. Let me see. You guys been helping me out? What are you even here for? Is it just gonna leave me here? Just Bill Gates buying a hot dog? Okay. Some missiles falling on Israel? I don't know if that's a suggestion for Open Line Friday, because I did a pretty dark Open Line Friday the other Friday with the pagers blowing up. That was pretty dark. That was pretty dark. But look at the pages. That's like an Indonesian accent. That was kind of dark.
You, Tom, like a mug. You need to go to
This one.
Every enemy.
You, Tom, like a mug.
Not that one. And not that one. Where'd I put it? Can't be that many. Can't be that far back. Oh no! I'm trying to find that Express Yourself I did. It was like about the pagers blowing up, and it was like a little girl getting blown up, basically. So for whoever was suggesting that, if that was a suggestion, missiles fall on Israel. Hey, Express Yourself Friday. Echetele. Bismillah. Bismillah. Baruch Adonai. Baruch atah Adonai, right? I don't know. Let's see here. Where'd my OBS go? Hold on. That might be funny. Right? That might be funny. Okay, let's keep, come on, let's keep thinking. All right, hold on, chat. I'm gonna open up. I'm gonna turn on Studio 4, whatever that means to you. Turning on the Bond servers, the Bond mainframe, where we have all the clips. At least for all the clips that Derek uses during the week, including all the ones that haven't gotten used. So we're in the mainframe. We're in the mainframe. Terry, what are you doing? Terry Strange, what are you doing? She's in my Discord. Oh, she jumped out. That's how I'm gonna be if I ever do have kids. If I ever do have kids, that's what I'm gonna do. If there's ever a lull, if I don't I have some kids playing and I don't hear them, I'm gonna do the dad thing. I walk in. What are you doing? And strikes the fear of God in them. And I'm not even it would just be funny. I'm just saying, what are you doing? But as a kid, when you're a kid, you know what I'm saying? When you're a kid, you're like, nothing. If Nick starts rapping, I'm leaving. I used to get down. I started, when I was working in the kitchens, I kind of started a little trend in one kitchen. And I was like, guys, let's get good at rapping. And I'd put on a beat and be like, and we would just be silent for beats. Beat after beat, we'd be silent. But we started getting in there. I was also listening to a lot more straight up rap. And a straight up rap for sinner saints and scramblers and gamblers and dirty money handlers. Stuff like Mos Def. The BET Cypher and studying the BET Cypher. I wasn't good. It was fun. I could get down. We just gotta find the groove, okay? We just gotta find the groove. And we can talk about anything. Nothing too complication. That was some time ago. I haven't been a cook in years. You guys want to start the kitchen back up? Maybe we should make the kitchen. That should be maybe a Discord segment. The kitchen. Cooking up. Start cooking. I need to get back into cooking, guys. Maybe in more ways than one. The kitchen was fun. I spent some time cooking. I was a chef. Nah, I was a cook. But I would sling that food. Yeah, maybe we gotta get the kitchen going. The kitchen should be a voice channel. The kitchen. Yeah. Is there a way to have no latency? Let's say we were all in a voice channel and I played a beat or something and we could all hear it, no latency. Maybe we could all cipher on it. Amazing. All right, we got the server on. We're in the mainframe. See what's Derek been cooking up. Let's see what I can use. This folder is still called James Daily Clips. It's been like that for years. We have funny ways of naming things. Anyways, I don't need to go into it. Clips on clips. Let's see what do we got. Oh yeah, the ladies.
𒒏💊𝒄𝒌𝒔𝒕📐 officially becomes
The lady president.
on October 1st. Some people we talk to say they hope for big changes.
Oh, we got a suggestion. My input for Nick's Friday edit. Clip this one, Nick. We got a couple suggestions, actually. Hold up. Thanks for suggesting stuff on Discord.
You silly dog.
Oh!
Banjo!
By the powers invested in me by the hysterical, uneducated masses, I find Banjo guilty of
This is awesome.
satanic possession.
He was my best friend.
He was a pedo dog.
He's awfully good, isn't he?
At least the killing of the dog, that's just some good editing material. You never know when you need a dog brutally, a dog with an arrow through its head in cartoon form. You never know when you need that. What is this mess?
Good, isn't he?
Terry sent this in. Get mad at Terry. Pedos. This is not BBC, is it? Is that a joke?
All day long I if I were a wealthy man.
Oh! I don't know if I can show this. I think that's against terms of service. We got another suggestion. This is from somebody. It says Jay. I'm in streamer mode. I can't see your name.
Darius.
Oh, Darius. I love Darius.
Darius.
Darius is the best.
Closet? Darius. Hey, Darius. Why are you in there? What are you looking for? Why are you in my closet? What are you looking for? What do you want? Why are you in my closet, Darius?
Why are you in my closet, Darius?
Darius. Hi. Why are you in my closet?
That's soothing. That's actually soothing. I'm not making fun of him. I love Darius.
What are you looking for? You looking for me? What are you looking for? Darius.
Darius. I love her voice too. Her voice adds to it. Her voice, I don't know, the timbre of this lady's voice.
Why are you in my closet? Darius. Hey, Darius. Why are you in there?
I'm not clipping this up though. We need a story. Well, no, I'm not. Wait, no, actually, hold up. We're putting that in editing material. That's going in editing material. This as well. You never know. These could be used today. Darius. We love Darius. Darius Stimming. Where's the Darius clip? We need the Darius, the one. I forget.
Ready, go.
That's got floated. That's look. It's like an oscillator. It's like a LFO. It's like a low frequency oscillator. How many hertz? What's the hertz? Chat. What's the hertz? What hertz is Darius at? I think he's doing a easy 280. That's rhythm.
Ready, go.
It's there. We love Darius. But anyways.
These next 6 years, starting with crime.
It's only getting worse. It's not the same.
Female leaders, female presidents. We got that. We got that in the ILA.
Impacting workers
this guy?
at 4.
This guy total mob boss. We're gonna cripple you. Yeah. Maybe something with this. Where are we posting links? Discord. Join my Discord. Invite in the chat. Invite is in the chat. Join my Discord. Maybe we should get down with the ILA workers.
With no automation.
Because the automated machine will come to these terminals and replace the human body.
There's a synergy with this and the female leaders.
Automated machine that will try to do the job that we're doing currently.
This stop is the first of its kind in more than 40 years, following talks between the ILA and the United States Maritime Alliance, which represents the ports, but no deal has been reached so far.
ELA. Gang takeovers? Hold up.
TDA activity.
Check this out. Gang takeover
Is reported in more than 12 other United States cities.
Impacting workers at 14.
Gang takeover 1.
The NYPD says there are now hundreds of associates of Tren de Aragua, which is Venezuela.
Gang takeover number 2.
Ports from Maine to Texas who handle produce, clothes, furniture, medicine.
Huh? That's an idea. Let's get the editing. Let's bust out the very crude editing note. Where we have a better system for this. Everything's always got a better system coming up, okay, folks? But Open Line Friday, we never call it that. We never call it that. Gangs. TDA. ILA? Question mark, question mark, question mark? Okay, that's a good one. We're cooking. We're just cooking a little bit. They came to an agreement? Did they really? ILA agreement? Did they really? That's kind of, that would be big news, no? Port workers reached tentative agreement 51 minutes ago. Hold up. Let's stop playing around. We got some actual news. Hold up. What are the deets? Is this a joke? Because I'm working on a project and I'm like getting real close and I'm building something and now you guys want to strike. Don't mess this up for me. I'm so
a beautiful home.
Ego to self-centered. It's all about me. But I finally get down on this project and I want to have a little port strike. So are you conspiring against me? Can I say something real quick? Side note. People are just, how do I put this? I've been purchasing a number of pieces of equipment in the pro audio equipment industry and pro photography, videography stuff. And they're just giving it away. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's consumer spending is at all-time low and they're willing to just give up margins, or they just have a whole bunch of stuff that it needs to go, and or they're just trying to cover bases and sort of like just we need cash now. I don't know what it is, but they're just giving it away. I'm like, I don't know. I don't want to pay that much for it. I'm talking about Guitar Center, Musician's Friend, Sweetwater. I don't want to pay that much for it. Half off. What do you say? Come on. What do you say? Check it out. If you guys are in the market, do your own testing. If you guys are in the market of that stuff, it might be time. So port workers strike turns violent. Wait, this is 2 days ago. No, we're looking for Let's see here. Port strike suspended. ILA
I'm Andrew
agrees.
Kraft. Thanks so much for being with us here on this very busy Thursday. We're a little past the top of the hour. It's a new hour, 4 o'clock here on the West Coast, 7 o'clock there on the East Coast. We have breaking news that we want to get to right now. You'll remember if you were joining us on midnight on Monday, October the 1st, when those port workers went on strike. They went off the job onto the picket line. We are breaking in right now because the parties have reached a tentative agreement here. We have live pictures. I'm going to bring some of them up here, not only in New York, but also there at the port of Savannah in Georgia as well. Well, this is what we know. The union representing those 45,000 striking U.S. dock workers at ports up and down the eastern seaboard and the Gulf Coast. Well, they have reached a deal with the U.S. Maritime Alliance to suspend their strike until January the 15th to provide time to negotiate a new contract. That's according to a person briefed on the matter to Fox here. So the strike is over for now. There's this 90-day window for talks to continue. This is tentative at the moment here. If talks break down past January 15th, presumably the strike will go into effect. But they have bought themselves time here. The union, remember, the International Longshoremen's Association, will resume working immediately, at least until January the 15th. The agreement...
Immediately. Wait, we can read this. Probably read this faster. Port workers reach tentative agreement. What they get out of it. You get the mob boss. The mob boss. He's gonna get what he wants for his boys. Or else we shut it down. Is Harmony trying to call me? 844-900-2229. The lines were messed up, but now they're open. If you'd like to call. Oh, you know what? Harmony's in Discord. Join my Discord, okay? It actually costs money to do this line thing, so I want to leave it. Let's and it's expensive. Like, there must be a better way, is what I'm trying to say. This call-in studio stuff is cool. It's expensive. There's got to be a better way. Harmony, what's up? You're in my Discord. Oh, bye. Anyways, where were we? Yeah, jump in. Only jump in one at a time if you're, and only jump in there if you got something to say. But anyways, port workers, what did they get out of this? Oops, sorry, that's noodles. Experts projected the strike could cost the U.S. economy $5 billion. Yeah, we know that. The agreement. Oh, it just loaded. Tentative agreement on wages and have agreed to extend the master contract until January 2025 to return to the bargaining table. Effective immediately, all current job actions will cease and all work covered by the master contract will resume. You know, the thing here, as you remember, there's two main things here. There's two main things. And the other part of it is automation. Right, Brian? What's up, Brian?
Correct. What's up, Nick?
Welcome, sir. Yeah, the whole...
How you doing?
Yeah, we're just chilling out, getting ready for men's forum, you know, breaking news. Unions.
What were you just saying about automation?
That's the other thing about this whole thing. It's automation. If they get their pay increase and all that, you know, there's the points that could be made about, well, is it too greedy? Is it not? But I think a really important thing is the automation. They're fighting. They're like fighting to stay primitive, and everybody's just okay with that. Oh, what? I can't. People were telling me, I can't wait to see your job to get replaced by a robot, Nick. Like, you're being a neo-Luddite, and we're supposed to be okay with that. Like, that's, you want us to stay primitive. You know what I'm saying, man? Automation. Like, every port in the world is going to be. We want ours to be just as amazing, to bring them as much goods, all that. What do you say?
I agree with you. I think automation is important, and I think anybody that's well, let's just take the longshoremen for example. Their complaint was about money and, like you said, money and automation. Well, why would you complain about something that's going to make everyone's lives better?
Because in the short term, you know, it costs. It costs in the short term to do things right in the long term.
What do you mean by that?
In almost all cases, if you notice, like that's true in like life. I think it costs more to do the right thing now, which will set you up in the future. Meanwhile, quick gain, money now, all that
generally,
is detrimental. So if we could close the border up, and if we close the border up and no more new people, legal or illegal, economy shrinks. But you do it right and you start investing in Americans and kind of work up that way. And if you need to have immigration, I don't know. With this workers, it's going to cost jobs if you automate. But new sectors and new jobs will be created, and in the long term, you'll be set up. You feel me?
Yeah. No, I agree. I remember when I was in the military and they told us that they were gonna pretty much be replacing us with automation, and the number of people required would be downsized. It was so many people that were uproaring about that, like, man, they're not even gonna need us anymore, and blah 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 blah. But not seeing the bigger picture, where there are gonna be newer jobs, so that the automation can run itself.
Yeah. Don't you want to fly the drone? Do you really want to be out there?
Right,
I'd rather pilot the robot soldier, you know, where it takes your consciousness and you port into a robot soldier, and then when you die, it's just game over. You die on the field. It's just dying in Call of Duty.
You just respawn at a later date.
Yeah, but like it's real
That's
war,
funny.
and it's like gonna have consequences and change stuff like that.
Yeah. And there's probably going to be things that come along with having mass amounts of automation as well. So who knows?
You know what? I don't know is basically the answer, but I know that it requires a man to navigate it and to care about the people and not automate too fast and do it right and blah blah blah, whatever. It's good. It takes smart, manly people, and
right.
And it takes a handful of them. Go ahead.
That's the bottom line with everything. I mean, you can complain about automation, but at the end of the day, it's going to take a man to run it.
Yes, sir.
Somebody's going to have to run it. So, I mean, what are you really complaining about?
Mm-hmm. Someone's going to have to run that. Someone has to run the transition and all that. I don't know.
Yeah, like switching over.
Technology is already replacing me. They would say, oh, the creative jobs, AI will do those way later, last. It'll just do the menial stuff first. It did the creative stuff first. It's starting to generate videos, you could generate a whole podcast. You could generate a AI anchor baby if you wanted to.
Yeah. The stuff I've seen, though, AI generated, it seems AI generated. Like it just has one level of AI generation, and you can kind of tell that it wasn't really an effort of a human being put into this.
Yeah, this is a good debate. This is a good one. Can generative technology ever overcome that final uncanny valley step of like a realism? I don't know. Maybe it's logarithmic. It'll never reach zero. It'll just get ever closer, but you can never ever quite. You know what I mean?
I agree with that. I don't see it ever being able to. I mean, it's just not normal, and you can tell, especially when you see it so much in abundance. Everybody's using AI now, so it's like, oh, you're starting to catch on to like how generic it really is. If I'm making sense.
No, totally. It's an asymptote. It'll just get increasingly closer and closer, but it will never reach zero. It'll never reach. But I don't know. I think these creative things aren't that. When it comes to creative works, creative things, my impression, I realize, I think it's a lot more logical and measured and objective than people give it credit for. And really, the creativity is only like 5-10%, just a little bit there, just of the human touch of the. But it's a lot like music, photography, like anything you could. Anytime I delve into anything, it's always a lot more objective, definite, figured out, and then a little touch of creativity.
Right, just putting your little splash of spin on it, I guess.
Mm.
Yeah, just like you just said, yeah, just the mechanics work the way the mechanics work, and then there's a little room for you to play in there.
Yes, sir.
But I just to change the subject, Nick, you were talking about how you would be if you were a dad, how you would like scare your kids.
What are you doing?
It reminded me of something that happened when I was younger, man. I don't know how old I was, but I remember like I spent the weekend at my grandfather's, and one night he was telling me stories about spirits that he had seen in the house. And I was scared, man. He was telling me these stories. He was like telling me about how he saw his grandfather, and he saw like some aunt he used to have, and
oh my gosh.
I guess he noticed that like I was getting like I was scared because we live out in the middle of nowhere, and when it's dark, it's dark. It's like all you hear is insects and coyotes and stuff. But I guess he saw that I was scared, and the next day he's like, come on, Brian. He says my name like Jesse said, Brian. There's like no A in my name. It's just Brian. And he's like, come on, ride with me. Let's go see your great grandparents. Because they're buried on the land, and we rode on the 4-wheeler out there. And he parked maybe about 20 yards off of the headstones. And he said, go on over there and see them. And
oh my God.
I got off the 4-wheeler, and I like tiptoed over there, and I just like stood in between the headstones, and he's like, flip the picture open, because they have little pictures on the headstones. You can flip it open, you see a nice picture of them. And I went to my grandfather's headstone, Eugene, and I went to flip the headstone up, and I'm looking at the picture, and my grandfather, I didn't know it was him because I'm a kid, but he goes, right?
Oh my God.
He like intentionally scared the crap out of me, and I freaked out. I started like crying, like maybe I turn around and I just see him dying laughing on the 4-wheeler. He just like bawling laughing. And in that moment I realized that I didn't have nothing to be afraid of. He was just playing a joke on me.
That's awesome. That's funny. See,
Yeah.
that could have gone a total other way. It's weird to think about how mind-bending your perception is and how it changes as a kid. Like, you would see the adults around you as like infallible. They knew everything, like, and everything happening to it could, not everything, but sometimes things were just way bigger than they really were. Just your perception.
Imagination, man.
Yeah, big time. Yeah, I remember getting, you just unlocked a memory. I remember getting so mad at my uncle because my cousin, she played Ouija board at some friend's place, and she came back, she's all freaked out. We were playing Ouija board, and I was like a little, I don't know, I was getting a little smart and atheist a little bit. I was like, what is it, a flying spaghetti monster in the sky? Like, and so my uncle's like, no, you can't play Ouija board. That's demons and demons. And I remember getting so mad. I'm like, you primitive. I remember feeling like, you dolt, you believe in spirits. You're scaring this little girl. And so I took her to the side. I'm like, don't worry. That's not real. That's not real. So instead, I gave her my own. It's funny to think about it. I gave her my own hell. Like, it's all nihilism. It's not real. It's not. I didn't give it to her that deep. It wasn't even that ingrained, I don't think. But just kind of riffing on that unlocked memory.
That's funny. How old do you think you were?
I must have been. We were in Mississauga, so we were in Canada. So I must have been between 12 and 14. No, must have been between more like 13 and 16. Between 13 and 16.
Oh, okay. You're a little older then.
Yeah,
you kind of had some ideas already.
Right. Yeah, I gotta say we were in Mississauga. So if I was in Mississauga, I must have been just about to start high school or have already started. Yep.
Yeah. We've seen some footage from those days, I think. Long time ago, early Nick Stream days.
For real? Yeah, I think so.
You showed I think you were at a concert one time.
Jeez, that's amazing. I forgot about that. That video, I wonder if that video's still on YouTube.
Oh,
because that was not my video. That was just a public video of a Warp Tour. Shout out Warp Tour. Who's ever been a Warp Tour in the chat? Warp Tour 2010 Toronto. Damn, Brian. What a memory.
Yeah, I remember you played that, and everybody was making fun of how chubby you were.
Dude, I was I was crowd surfing, man.
What's that like? I've never done that before.
It was fun. I was at that age or whatever, and I don't know. I just I'll say it's fun. It was scary at first, but no, the stage the whole crowd surfing was not scary, but it was scary to just do the first mosh ever, I guess. So I was well before Warped Tour though. But I remember
your first mosh pit.
Yeah, and I forget where it was, but I was like, oh man. A part of me was like, it's like when you're about to jump in the dance floor. You're like, I'm gonna do it. I don't care. And I was about to jump, but I wouldn't do it. Suddenly the crowd started splitting up all around me. They started making two. They just split up, and they made a huge space in between them. And I'm like, what's going on? What's going on? And then the music's starting slow, and then the guy starts counting down. He's like, you effing, let's effing go. And then he counts it down, and then the person next to me just like hits my shoulder. And he's like, let's go. And we just run into each other. The two sides just ran into each other. And I'm there. I'm moshing. Now I'm moshing. I'm there moshing. I'm doing it. We're pushing each other. And I'm like, this is awesome. And so that's how that went.
Wow.
Yep.
I got invited to a mosh once. I'm glad I didn't go because that dude that invited me, he came back messed up, man. He was hurt.
That must have been like when mosh pits were like punk music or something, when they were like violent and stuff. But I went to Warped Tour when it was like, when death metal, not even death metal, when like, what's the like, the millennial death metal that came out? Because death metal is like older. Death metal is like
I get confused about what death metal is because I used to listen to 𝒏𝒊𝒄𝒌𝒔𝒕𝒓𝒆𝒂𝒎. I thought that was like
Pantera's death metal. No, I'm talking about like metalcore and the real screamy stuff.
Yeah,
deathcore and stuff like that. Yeah. When that stuff started getting popular and all that, and they had the Warped Tours, they were really beta about it. I'll call it beta, but whatever. It's just a different culture. I didn't see it as, it was a different culture. And what it was is like, you can mosh, you can definitely push each other around, but the second someone falls down, you pick them up, okay? And we protect each other. And I remember thinking that was something about that was like cool. I was like, yeah, we're like a family. You're not gonna drop each other. I don't know. I was young, but it wasn't like that. Nobody got hit in the face, and you really avoided that. A lot of girls in the pits too. A lot of girls.
Yeah, my friend that this was back when I was in the Army, but the one who invited me, before he invited me, he told me he was like mental, bro. He was going there to like mess people up.
There you go.
And he would take copper ground rods that we would use to connect grounding rods. You ever seen those before?
No. Copper
it's just like
grounding rod.
Yeah, look that up. It's just like a little cylinder piece of copper that you can screw in two ends of grounding rod into it. And he said he would take those and just hold them in his fist. And then when he would swing at people, he would hurt them way worse because it prevents your fist from giving.
Whoa.
I thought that was so weird, man. I'm like, yo,
That's
you're going to these
weird.
places. Oh, he was an angry guy.
Yep.
I still know him, and he's calmed down a lot, but I know it's still in there.
The rage, the rager's in there.
It's still in there.
The rager. Do you have the rage
Cool
in
guy,
you?
though.
Yeah, man. Wow, man.
Yeah. But that's all I had, Nick. You made me think about scaring kids.
Yeah. Awesome.
I've scared kids before. It's funny.
Let's teach them trades as well.
Yes,
I'm just looking at
correct.
Lord Spike Protein's chat from earlier. I'm like,
I like a lot of. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, that's it for me.
I was gonna say when you were talking about if you're a dad someday, I can totally see you being a dad, Nick.
Little anchor
I don't
baby?
know if that's. Yeah, I can totally see you being a dad, man. I can see you being the kind of dad that would be a great example, just with you doing your thing, like you doing your thing, and your kids watch you doing your thing. They're gonna be doing lots of things.
Let's go. Right on, man. Thanks for the vote of confidence. Wait, isn't that something you say when you think people have no confidence in you?
I'm actually, even though I just
So I
said
take
that
it back.
to you. Well, I was just gonna say, even though I just said that to you, when other people say that to me, I'm just a little bit weary, a little bit weary. But
I think we have little bambinos. I have a couple of bambinos, little anchor baby bambinos.
a little something, man.
Yeah, we have a little fun,
curly-headed.
do our thing. Look at Dad doing his thing. Jesse said the other day, he's like, if Nick has kids, he's going to be going around so fast that they're going to be like, Dad, slow down. And he's going to be like, oh, yeah, sorry. And then he'll slow down. But then he'll forget that he told them that he'll slow down. And then he'll go fast again. Yeah, keep up.
That sounds like me.
That's funny.
That sounds like how I used to be with my dad. I can remember like following him around, and my dad walked so fast, and it's funny because now I walk fast like him, and I would be like, Dad, slow down. He's like, oh, okay. But next thing you know, he's like gaining away from you. It's funny.
Why are you walking so slow?
I know. I walk fast now, so I guess I picked up that example.
Let's go. A pleasure, Brian, as always, man.
Take care, brother.
Yes, sir. You ever... This is just a cool cover. This is just a cool cover of I Can't Make You Love Me. You know you can't make someone love you? Bonnie Raitt. What do you know about Bonnie Raitt? Okay, so I heard of her through Jesse, but it's Christian. That's funny, Carter. It's Christian. Thank you, Morally Christian, for the earlier super chat. I'm here for the Discord. Thank you. Is Hake's brother? Get your stank face. We don't have time for the work on the plantation. There's no time for the plantation, I don't think. No, we got the video to work on. No, we're gonna leave. There's always time for the plantation, says Carver. Then he gives his own take on it. And this guy gives like his own take on the progression, and he gives it like a groovy, bluesy, alt rock, alt indie kind of vibe to the Bonnie Raitt tune.
Are you happy? Yeah, you happy today? Are you happy? Darius. Are you happy? Yes. Are you happy?
Darius Wave. We just created a genre of music.
You happy? Are you happy? Yeah, you happy today? Are you happy? Darius. Are you happy? Yes. Are you happy? You happy? Are you happy? Yeah, you happy today? Are you happy? Darius, are you happy?
That's enough. That's enough. We're stimming. Am I stimming? Am I suddenly stimming? It's like I'm stimming right now. I'm stimming. We're mixing. We're mixing. We're not stimming. We're mixing. And we're creating Darius Wave. This is Darius Wave. It's a new genre of music. Are you happy?
You happy? Are you happy? Yeah, you happy today? Are you happy? Darius. Are you happy? Yes. Are you happy?
You ever do that at a concert? Yo, you ever do that at a concert when they do the solo?
You happy? Are you happy? Yeah, you happy today? Are you happy?
Was that just like a at the concerts around me? That was the thing. Some of the concerts I'd go to, when the solo would come up, everybody would bring up their fingers and go like this. Anyways. Are you happy? I hope Darius is happy. Yeah, look, plantation, it's just not a time for the plantation. I'm sorry. It just ain't. All right, guys, we're on a crunch time. We're going to get fired. Yeah, now it's your responsibility too. Yeah, now it's your responsibility too. And we're going to get fired. You guys aren't even doing any work. We're on a crunch time. Don't you know what deadlines are? You, Tom, like a mug. Where's our timeline? I'm stressing.
And you're sitting up there looking like a tar baby.
It might sound like a semantics argument, but he's a great alien.
Okay. Let's see. Oh yeah, let's check the server. Mayor Tiffany Hanger. She's a beaut. She's an absolute beaut. Oh, parents turning over their kids. This was good.
Parents probably did the right thing, because if you don't stop them young, they can go pretty far with it.
In Hollywood, nothing but praise for the parents who made the tough decision to turn in their kids over to the LAPD after those parents found out their kids were involved in these chaotic and disruptive flash mobs at...
Ooh. I wish I could use this. I don't know if I can. Yeah. Let's actually grab that. You never know. We're in the beginning stages. The ideas are forming. Very, a lot of drafting. So yes, I have a dirty little clip downloader. I don't even have a cool way of downloading clips. Okay, who else downloads clips using Y2Mate or anything else like that? Who's got the pro way? They took our jobs. True. Death metal. You guys want to listen to what I used to listen to? You would think the more brutal music, remember? That was a big thing. Whoa, that breakdown is so brutal, dude. It's gotta be brutal. Remember? Why is it that the more brutal music had the softer crowds? No, don't hit each other. And I'm not saying that the crowds that were hitting each other were, but like all that music was born out of that anger. It was like about anger. And I'm not... In that sense, it's like a more authentic, right? As opposed to like, now let's take aspects of that music and just turn it up to 11. It's like that's its own artistry. I'm just trying to express to you the story of music as it's happened in America, and so that's why the pits with the more brutal music were softer. It was a later generation, where seeing a violent person with copper pipes in their hands was not really cool, and hitting people was like, whoa, he's so mad. He's got the rage in him. Not a lot of people would see that cool. I'm expressing to you how the generations have changed. The female influences a little bit. But yeah, whatever. We don't need to listen to that. Okay, it was brutal, okay? Trust me. It was brutal. Only the most brutal breakdowns. What else do we got here? Lock in, chat. Stop distracting me. We gotta lock in. Oh.
Says
solid footage.
Jesse Lee Peterson says that blacks' lack of moral character, not all blacks, but most blacks' lack of moral character holds us back. This man, Reverend Jesse Lee Peterson, said that W.E.B. Du Bois is a communist and a pig. In one of his books, he has a chapter written, Why Black Women Are So Mean. This man, Reverend, lack of...
I know what we should do. Hold up. Hold up. I think I know. The idea is forming. I just got hit with inspiration. That's some of that inspiration. Tiffany Henyard, Claudia Scheinbaum, Jesse Jackson's son, showing one side and then showing how they used to make them. Okay, we're showing one side, and then we have something that transitions to show how they used to make them. They don't make them like they used to. And who's they? Who's the examples? We'll use Doyle. Who else did we talk about? Carl Lamb. Those are two men that were talked about recently on the show. Oh yeah, chat. We're cooking now. We're cooking. Carl Lamb. Rest in peace. Errol Musk. Oh yeah, chat. We're cooking now. We have a story. We don't just have clips anymore. We have a whole dang story. Oh yeah. Deadline. Here we come. Let's grab all of our clippies. Where did my OBS go? I don't see you guys. The Jesse Lee sermon from young Jesse Jackson definitely add. Yes, sir. There you guys are. Oh yeah, we're cooking now, bud. We'll take that, Jesse Jackson. We'll take Claudia Scheinbaum. We'll take Mayor Tiffany Henyard. Yes. I'm editing tomorrow's intro video, David Morgan. You, Tom, like a mug. You need to go to get your skin bleached. Already have those. Somali American Police, yes. And David, I'm going through the archive of clips that we played on the JLP show. and we're putting it together. You guys are getting a sneak peek. We also have men's forum. Where are you guys at? We have men's forum coming up, okay? Get your arse, get your narrow behind over here. At the Bond headquarters. Men's forum, 7 p.m. Pacific time. Don't forget Clip 11. Yes, in fact, there are many Clip 11s here, Carver. All courtesy of James Hake, of course. Look at that. 11, 11, 11. You're seeing the behind the scenes 11s. Okay. What's this? We need to make new Bible thumpers too. That's loud. Definitely got to make more Bible thumpers. Bible thumper intros. Close all this. Oh, you guys see this? You're gonna make me like Doug Emhoff. No, I'm just joking around. It is not that important of a story, whatever. It's kind of a mess. I just wanted to say, are the men even in the highest levels of leadership resentful husbands? They resent their wives? What a mess. It's almost like it's a story as old, like a story that's going down everywhere. Okay. What's this?
How many times per year should couples be making love?
This could be different for every couple, but bare minimum should be 52 times a year.
If that's not happening,
I forgot to comment on this. I actually have a comment about this.
Sit down to.
You guys see this?
How many times per year should couples be making love?
This could be different for every couple, but bare minimum should be 52 times a year.
If that's not happening, sit down together and discuss the real reasons that it's less than that and work together as a team to fix it.
If one person in the marriage is dismissive of this and can't have a loving conversation, then that is a major red flag that they are struggling in one or more ways in life and are avoiding the pain of addressing it.
Yo! I wanted to say, look, this comment, I mean, this topic gets people like, it's like a lot of ego things. A lot of ego things get involved here. And it's like, okay, like, if you're a Christian, you're like, okay, well, I had to be a Christian, so it has to be like moral, but I'm a guy and I want sex. And then it's like, a Christian woman, it's like, well, yeah, you're the helpmate, and the Bible says your body is His, and let's say you're not Christian, and this topic still, it's like there's so many levels that people are so, but all those levels are really false. All those levels don't matter. All the things people care about don't matter. And if you're not Christian, it's like, well, here's what I wanted to say about this whole thing, because this is not just in Christian circles. I'm seeing it in the red pill stuff. I'm seeing tweets from random places, random circles. This is going around. This whole, and not maybe 52 weeks, but the whole 2 to 3 times a week. This is going around. This, and it's women too. You know where it's coming from? Where I've noticed, where it's really, where I'm really seeing it coming from? And tell me where I'm wrong. I'm seeing women going around saying this. The red pill, Pearl, they're going around and they're saying, yeah, ladies, come on, you're supposed to do it 2 to 3 times a week. No, that's not crazy, ladies. Okay, it's not. It's time to get over the feminism, ladies, and have sex with your husband. Okay. And I'm like, tell me where I'm wrong, folks. Tell me where I'm crazy. I don't think I'm crazy. My instincts are going off. My instincts are going off there. Fellas, wake up. Wake up. The women see a tide turning. They see some sort of tide turning. They see all the young people, they're into Andrew Tate. They're getting all red pilled or whatever. the rift is increasing. They're seeing that their power, women's like power hold comes only from sex and their looks and stuff like that, and that's how what they use over the men. So it's given unto them by the men, it's given up by the men. And some men are turning away from that, and they're sensing that, and they're using every little trick to get you back. And now they're offering you sex, and they're saying, okay fellas, we'll give it to you 2 to 3 times a week, but don't return to the Father. Don't be a man. Love me a little while longer. You're getting fooled. This is just a power thing. And it's coming from the ladies. They're pushing this out, going like, yeah, fellas, look, we're over the feminism. No. It's not good enough. It's not good enough. It's not good enough. You're everywhere. You're running. It's not good enough. So no, fellas, why are you worried about how many times you're gonna have sex and overcome those things? Now you're wondering, oh, but Nick, how many times am I gonna have sex? Do I still get to have sex? Guess what? The answer to that question does not matter. You figure it out, okay? That's your own thing to go figure it out. But there's no way this is a question that has to be answered. And if it's anywhere in your focus, you're losing. You're still eating from the apple that is the woman. No. Steadfast until the order is returned. And I know I'm talking big. Like, it's actually not that big, because it's an individual thing, and your world is only your world. It's not all the men together. We're not a community either, guys. Okay? Guess what? Your world is still your world. We're not gonna start holding hands, because you get all these guys who now have anger, and it's just we're the men's club. We're the men's hating club. No. So I don't know how, if you're worried about that, that's your problem. You figure it out, I don't know, whatever you think. But the answer to the women who've come out and are now saying, fellas, yeah, 2 to 3 times a week, no. I don't care what you're saying about that. It's not about sex. I don't care what it's about. That's for making babies. Guess what? We're still returning to the Father, and you're not gonna like it. Because what does that mean, what does that mean? It means you not, like, truly not caring. Like, for real. Not just saying it, but for real, not caring and wanting to impress her, and wanting her to like you, and wanting love from her, wanting anything from her. And you know what happens when you do that? You don't want to do anything. You don't want to do all the stuff that make her feel good. And so it maybe starts a fight, and the fellas are afraid of that. But you're not gonna want to do anything. You're not gonna want to do all the fake stuff. You want to just do the real stuff. Work on you. And she could be there if she wants, but now the dynamic changes. The power changes. And this whole sex 2 to 3 times a week. Fellas, the nink stinks. The spidey senses are going off. This is a consolation prize. This is a pressure release valve. No. Because it's painful. Because you don't want to do the all the silly stuff, texting, calling, blah blah blah. Like, you don't do any of that. And why do you stop? Because you realize, wow, I just wanted her to like me. And you're wrong for that, fellas. You're wrong for that. You're trying to control. You're wrong for that. That's you. That's on you, guys. You're using her to make yourself feel better. What kind of man are you? So yeah, the sex thing was an interesting little thing going around. Chat, you're so distracting, man. We have crunch time here. We're trying to crunch. No, I'm not stressed, but I think we got the idea. I think I know how we're gonna rock this. At least the general story.
Those parents found out.
Ooh.
Parents probably did the right thing because if you don't stop them young, they can go pretty far with it.
Okay. Errol Musk. Let's see here. Let's get all of our editing material into the program. You, Tom, like a mug.
Our proximity to the border, our region will see some impacts that come with a new administration. But experts say they feel optimistic. Now, we spoke with the 𒒏🊂 Alliance, an organization that focuses on addressing critical issues in trade, travel, and security along the North American borders. They tell us that this new presidency is a new opportunity to address ongoing issues.
Challenges loom.
What happened, Mexico? I was actually talking with, shout out the gas station, the Shell gas station Mexicans. I love bringing them up. We talk almost every other day. I like going to the Shell gas station. Well, I haven't been getting any snackies lately, but I talked to those Mexicans at the Shell gas station. And you know what they said? One of them was like, the cartel. I'm telling you, Nick, the cartel is who chooses the president of Mexico. And I'm like, fellas, you're telling me the cartel, the big bad tough cartel, chose Claudia Sheinbaum? I don't think so. And you know what? I've been reading some stuff. I don't want to speak on it because I'm ignorant, but I'm gonna need to do some reading on this to form this better for myself. But this, my grasp, I guess. Oh, trying to sound smart, I guess, but my grasp of Latin American foreign policy. Yeah, you know this. I don't think it was the cartel. There may be factions, transnational factions, and that already sounds anti-Semitic. Okay, and I'm not even talking about Jews. I'm talking about. Look, there's a faction, a powerful faction that goes across countries, and it's in Latin America, and the cartel they have a relationship. But anyways, this Mexican was like, the cartel chooses the president. I'm like, so do you think they chose a woman president? And they're like, I don't know. And I'm like, you guys want a woman president here in America? And they looked around. They literally did this. They're like, they literally did one of those. You ever see Key and Peele when they're like, and I said, bitch, and then they look around and they're like, what, you said bitch though? To his, like, what, to his woman or whatever? And he's like, Daryl, I looked her in the eye sockets and I said, these guys looked around like, let's be careful who's around before we say no, we don't want a woman president. That's Mexico. Sorry.
But experts say they feel optimistic. Now, we spoke with the 𒒏🊂 Alliance, an organization that focuses on addressing critical issues in trade, travel, and security along the North American borders. They tell us that this new presidency is a new opportunity to address ongoing issues.
Challenges loom.
Let's try a different one. How about this one?
Officially becomes president on October 1st.
Oh yeah, that's all we need.
Claudia Sheinbaum.
Claudia Sheinbaum. I just didn't know that's how you say a Jewish name in Mexico. Sheinbaum. Claudia Sheinbaum. Oh wait.
Claudia Sheinbaum officially becomes president on October 1st. Some people we talk to say they hope for big changes these next 6 years, starting with crime.
Oh, and then right there we can cut to something funny. Starting with crime, and then I already used this. Carver, I honestly don't know. You know, you ask one person and they're like making sense, and they're like, Jews are this and that, and they're like, okay, I guess you're making sense. And then you realize people got like anger and biases, and you're like, so I don't know. I don't know. Mexicans struggle with J's, so they're U's. Isn't there, to brown people, Jews are just white? LOL. That's funny. Zeddy, that's low IQ. You don't even know what I'm saying. Isn't there a controversy with J and Y? That's low IQ, Zeddy. You just rattle that off every time.
Hezbollah is an Iran-backed supporter of Hamas operating in Lebanon. Designation of the Israel-Lebanon border remained displaced. In a speech at the United Nations General Assembly in New York, he called for diplomacy.
Full-scale war is not in anyone's interest.
Based? Didn't Biden say something about not striking Iran? I was like, damn, Biden? President Biden.
Obama officially becomes president on October 1st. Some people we talk.
Okay. Bada bing, bada bing.
If you can't get into a Dodger game or a concert with a weapon, you should not be able to board a bus or a train with a weapon. And under my leadership, we now have a pilot program.
Wait, hold on. So woman and then back-to-back women?
If you can't get into a Dodger game or a concert with a weapon, you should not be able to board a bus or a train with a weapon.
And then...
Terrifying and tragic moments on this Metro bus when police say a man hijacks the bus with passengers on board, shooting one of them and holding the driver at gunpoint. Seen here, leading police on a 1-hour pursuit through downtown LA. Police say they responded after the driver activated a panic button around 12:45 a.m. near South Figueroa and Manchester Avenue. That displayed call 911 on the outside of the bus.
yeah, right here. I'm reusing a clip. This might be last week, but it fits.
And tragic moments on this Metro bus when police say a man hijacks the bus with passengers on board, shooting one of them and holding the driver at gunpoint. Seen here, the bus with passengers on say a man hijacks the bus with passengers on board, shooting one of them and holding the driver at gunpoint.
Boom. Oops.
Train with a weapon. You should not be able to board a bus or a train with a weapon.
When police say a man hijacks the bus with passengers on board, shooting one of them and holding the driver at gunpoint.
We need to now I need some clips from across media. Let me look through my archive of stuff. Let me see here. We need clips of like across media and movies of someone saying something like, they don't make them like they used to. They don't make them like they used to. I like it, but it's got too much noise in the background. I need something. It'd be nice something clear.
Oh, they don't make them like they used to. Oh,
Like they used to. They don't make them like they used to. You know, like men. I'm thinking that's the story we got here working.
God damn, they don't make them like they used to.
The wrestler.
God damn, they don't make them like they used to. God damn, they don't make them like they used to.
That might be good for like a positive. They don't make them like they used to. Like a quick clip and it's like positive, but I kind of want a negative sounding. Ah, they don't make them like they used to. Kind of want a negative sounding one.
They don't make them like him anymore.
That's pretty good. They don't make them like him anymore, but that's still positive.
It was a really stupid speech. I don't think that's too likely, right?
They just don't make them like they used to.
They just don't make them like they used to. That's pretty good.
Can everybody please shut up?
That's good.
It's too much fucking weed, Julie. You're never gonna finish this. And I swear you
I fucking hate harvesting. I like planting the things and watering them, and looking after them, talking to them. I don't like fucking harvesting.
You like smoking them, don't you?
I like smoking them.
The fuck are you talking about?
What the?
Oh, they don't make them like they used to.
They don't make that like they used to.
Oh!
Oh, they don't
I think we found it.
they used to.
They don't make that like they used to.
Ah, but he says that. They don't make that like they used to. It kind of works.
They don't make that like they used to.
It's not too clear.
Oh, they don't.
From the 💂💊💂💏. No, that's from Westworld. That was a Westworld clip.
Ben resimleri çekeyim, yayınlansın da sonrası senin meselen. Senin de meselen. Ukalalık istemem. Bu röportaj benim hayatımın noktası.
They don't make anything like they used to.
They don't make anything like they used to. That's pretty good.
Enayi miyim ben be?
They don't make anything like they used to.
I like this.
They don't make anything like they used to.
Maybe with some text, we could put text, make it clear that it's what he's saying since the cut will be so fast. Oh, the Big Lebowski. I see, I see. They don't make them like they used to. See here.
They don't make them like they used to.
That's pretty clear. It's a cartoon. I'm not mad about it.
They don't make them like they used to. They don't make them like they used to. They don't make them like they used to. They don't make them like they used to.
That'd be too janky, Kohlberger. It might work, but it's too new for me. I have to work it out. I feel like it'd be too janky. The vibe I'm going for is like a perfect cut from media to just say something I wanted to say. And I got enough clips, honestly. I'll use one of these. I'm just still looking for an even better one.
We'll just don't make them like this anymore.
Ooh.
They don't make them like they used to.
Use the voice, but use a different video. Yeah. I like it. Beautiful.
They don't make them like this.
All right, cool. I like that. We got some stuff there. Let's keep it moving. Let's work on the men real quick. Let's see how's that gonna look. Hold up, I need another clip from the computer. Be right back. Chat, I'm back. Don't let me forget to turn off the hyperdeck before I go, chat. If I don't turn off, it's your fault. I'm just kidding. It's a piece of gear. It's where I'm getting this clip from. Hyperdeck. And we need a particular clip. We need one more based man. Doyle. Based Doyle.
Good, thank you. Yes, sir.
I mean another clip of a based man.
Yes, sir.
Oh, we're glitching. Frame substitution. What's happening? Oh. Frame substitution recursion attempt. Frame substitution failed. What? We got errors? What's going on?
It's just merely because I've been conditioned to do that.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Good, thank you. Yes, sir.
Yes, I wanted. You were saying first about voting. Well, what I do, just like you now, just from what I've heard you say, and you running for the school board, ain't no way in the world I'd vote for you.
Thank you.
Because for the simple reason,
yes.
I know what the problem is. How I vote, the one that is going to solve the problem. My problem is everybody's problem. Everybody want crime stopped. Everybody want the kids better educated. And as far as 187 you were speaking about, I just despise border jumpers. Everybody that jump.
We need clips of shocked women. Like, gasp. Women gasping. Oh, a black woman gasping.
What?
Yes. Yeah. Hey, thanks for the super chats. Thank you. What's up, Brian Moon? Hey, David Morgan, thanks for the earlier super chat. Says Nick is Canadian. JLP. LOL. What do you mean? What kind of ethnicity is that? Wendy Williams gasping. Let's check it out.
How dare you, Mr. Spears? You had me fooled. And you too, Mrs. Spears. Death to all of them.
Oh, yeah. This is not her gasping, but... How dare you? Death to all of them. That's funny. Thanks, chat. We're doing this together.
How dare... Death to all of them.
Boom. No, didn't take it as a diss. Thank you, David. So true, Brian. Seek and you shall find.
But it's the type of policies that Trump and people like that have, which are the right policies.
We need the part where Errol Musk says his wife hated him, or something like that.
It's not a question of Trump specifically, but it's the type of policies that Trump and people like that have, which are the right policies for people like us. And so it's completely changed now. Trump last week said he's going to, these Democrats can't cheat their way into another one. He's going to make Elon the person who checks the efficiency of government departments. Now, that's really a hell of a thing. Elon is a machine.
That's really, me and my auntie down the road. That's real. No, I'm really adding to it. Like, he's obviously way more distinguished. I'm doing a more dirty Zeph accent, more like a Zeph accent. Me and me auntie down the road, South African Zeph, but he's way more distinguished. But I'm definitely trying to give it that South African, it's awesome accent.
He's learned a little bit. I'm a little older. It's not a question of Trump specifically, but it's...
Okay.
Carol, what does the world not know about Elon Musk's father?
I think the world seems to know everything about me. But anyway, the thing is, you mustn't believe everything you read. People, I was talking to Swiss TV on Friday, I think it was, and I was saying to them, they brought up this thing that Elon had once said that I'm evil. That has to do with me supporting Trump.
Yes. Right here.
Anyway, the thing is, you mustn't believe everything you read. People, I was talking to Swiss TV on Friday, I think it was, and I was saying to them, they brought up this thing that, that Elon had once said that I'm evil. That was to do with me supporting Trump, by the way. And then Elon's mother, who I had a very wonderful marriage to, says I was very nasty to her. I wasn't. She just made it up.
Nasty.
But I said to the French people that you take Napoleon, for example. According to the British, he was an evil villain, very much like sort of Hitler. And but of course, in reality, Napoleon was nothing like that.
He has 68 on-air years.
Pretty soon now, I will be celebrating 68 years of broadcasting, and I think I'm the oldest broadcaster in North Carolina, and maybe one of the oldest in the nation.
He's almost 88 and still behind the mic every day.
Well, it's good being back with all the neighbors up and down the party line today.
The party line starts in Four Oaks and stretches out across some 20 counties.
From AM 1090 WTSB.
It's not work, it's a labor of love.
Carl Lamb has met so many celebrities.
Had a good, close relationship with Roy Acuff and met a lot of the old cowboys.
Carl's radio station routinely supports good causes.
Now getting behind relationship with Roy Acuff and met a lot of the old
AM 1090 WTSB.
And met a lot of the now getting behind Danny Johnson, who needs a new liver transplant.
Boom. Yes, sir.
Yes, I wanted. You were saying first about vote.
It's just merely because I've been conditioned to do that.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Good. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Yes, I wanted. You were
Jesse?
saying first about voting. Well, what I do, just like you now, that just from what I've heard you say, and you running for the school board, ain't no way in the world I'd vote for you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. Do a little bit of this, a little bit of that.
Simple reason, I know what the problem is. How I vote, the one that is going to solve the problem. My problem is everybody. Is 187 you were speaking about? I just despise border jumpers.
We need that. We need that. Let's just keep Doyle. Boom. Bada bing. All right. What else do we have here?
The country may soon be fresh off a new controversy over this street party. The self-proclaimed super mayor, dubbed nationwide as the worst mayor in the country, may soon be homeless. A new court filing shows she's been served an eviction notice for failing to pay back rent to the tune of $3,350. The eviction notice states that Hinyard of her accusations she misused taxpayer money
There you go. That's all we need.
Trustees of her accusations. Beginning of the year, she's been locked in a battle with the Board of Trustees of her accusations she misused taxpayer money.
That's all we need right there for that one. That's all we need. Boom. Let's see here. And some Jesse Jackson.
𒒏𝒊𝒄𝒌𝒔𝒕𝒓𝒆𝒂𝒎 says that blacks' lack of moral character, not all blacks, but most blacks' lack of moral character holds us back. This man...
Okay, so that's a pepper. I think this is a pepper clip. We pepper that in. We pepper these in. Now how do we kick it off? So that's all peppered. That's the story. That's the ending. This is going to be peppered in. How do we open?
On October 1st.
Yes, sir.
Yes, I wanted. You were saying first about voting. Well, what I do, just because
we open up with Doyle. We're drafting, but I'm thinking Doyle. I think I know how we're doing this.
About black people, and you're sitting up there looking like a tar baby.
It might sound like a semantics argument, but he's a gray alien.
I wonder if he's been smoking pot.
It's just merely because I've been conditioned to do that.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah. Let's get her grin.
Okay.
Good. Thank you. Good. Thank you.
Need some sound effects. We need sound effects. We need horror sound effects. Yeah, something like... I need more like a Kitchen Nightmares squeal. That's getting there. Yes! Metallic stab. We need metallic stabs. Metallic stab. Ooh! Yeah. Right there. Let's take both of those. I mean, I kind of like this music too. But I'm going to get too into the music, and there's not enough time to fit this in to appreciate the soundscape. Wrong, I get the wrong idea sometimes. I'm like, oh, but we need to really appreciate the soundscape right now. We have 45 seconds, man. My downloads. Oh, here we are.
To do that.
Oh, okay.
Because I've been conditioned to do that.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay.
Okay.
Good. Thank you. Yes, sir.
Wait, hold on. Wait, hold up.
Good. Thank you. Yes, sir.
Something freaky, something dramatic and freaky. Really, really jarring cut.
Good. Thank you. Yes, sir.
Because I've been conditioned to do that.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Good. Thank you. Yes, sir.
Yes, I wanted. You were saying, and first about voting. First about voting. Well, what I do, just like you now, that just from what I've heard you say, and you running for the school board.
Something like this.
Well, what I do, just like you now, that just from what I've heard you say, and you running for the school board, ain't no way in the world I'd vote for you.
Boom. Something like this. Watch. Ain't no way in the world I'd vote for you. And then. What?
They don't make that like.
They just don't make them like they used to.
They don't make them like they used to.
That's good. I like the cartoon. The cartoon works.
Well, I'd vote for you.
They don't make.
Oh yeah, baby. Hey Chad, we're going to a men's forum. We're chilling, okay? Appreciate you being with me. We're in the lab. We're chilling.
Make them like.
Zoom in on who? Zoom in on Doyle? Oh yeah. Definitely zoom in on Doyle. Here's how we'll do the Doyle clip.
Well, what I do.
We'll do the Doyle clip nice and zoomed in. Get the face. Get Jesse and Doyle.
Well, what I do, just like you now, that just from what I've heard you say.
That's what we'll do. We'll get Jesse, Doyle. Let's go.
Okay.
Good. Thank you. Yes, sir.
Well, what I do, just like you now, that just from what I've heard you say, and you running for the school board, ain't no way in the world I'd vote for you.
They don't make them like they used to.
Bing, bing, din, 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 din. Just like that. Unless we choose a different song. Oops. Put this over here. Put this over here.
What I do.
You Tom like a mug. You need to go and get yourself bleached because everything you say about black people and you're sitting up there looking like a tar baby.
It might sound like a semantics argument, but he's a great alien.
I wonder if he's been smoking pot. It's just merely because I've been conditioned to.
No, we have a space there we can get rid of. Squeeze in some more time.
Pot. It's just merely because I've been conditioned to do that.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Good. Thank you. Yes, sir.
Well, what I do, just like.
I kind of want that sting to go longer. Oh, it does go longer, but too long.
Yes, sir.
Well, what I do,
and then we can fade it out.
Because just like you now.
Let me try with the other stab.
Good. Thank you. Yes, sir.
Well,
like
what I do, just like you now, that just from what I've heard you say, and you running for the school board, ain't no way in the world I'd vote for you.
Kind of too much of a space there. Tighten that up.
They don't make them like they used to. Like they used to.
Nice. Boom. We're barely 30 seconds in. We got plenty of time to tell our story now. We got plenty of time.
They used to. Come like they used to. Make them like they don't make them like they used to.
Video's practically done. All right, we got plenty. Look at all that space we have to tell our story. Now look at all that space we have to tell our story here. We don't have enough space to get black with it. Like, I mean, the Open Line Friday song. We'll get black with it when we use the Tiffany Henyard clip. That's what we'll do. When we get to Tiffany Henyard, we'll switch to the black beat.
Is how I vote, the one.
Yes. That's how we'll do it. Okay.
They don't make them like they used to.
Chad, I'm like absorbed into this now. I was talking, making jokes before. I'm totally absorbed now.
I had a very wonderful.
First, some people we talk. 𒒏🊒 officially becomes president on October 1st. Some people we talk to say they hope for big changes these next 6 years. 𒒏🊒 officially becomes president on October 1st.
I kind of wish that gave more information. Something like becomes the first female president of Mexico. Let's find a better clip.
Love that chicken from Pop.
Love that chicken from Popeyes.
A historic new era in Mexico as Claudia Sheinbaum was sworn in.
Sheinbaum. Nobody says her Jewish last name right in Mexico. They say Sheinbaum, Sheinbaum. It's a Sheinbaum, no? Is that Sheinbaum? We found her clip. Can you put the scary sound with when they find Darius in the closet? Thanks for hanging, chat. You let me catch up on this and not get too tired and too not sleep and crunch too hard and pump out something horrible. So appreciate it, chat. We've been having fun. We're doing our thing. This is the core viewers anyways. Downloading, downloading. All right. Mexico. Come on, guys. Give me your... They won't let me... It's copyrighted or something? Okay, never mind. Here we go.
New era in Mexico, as Claudia Sheinbaum was sworn in as the nation's first female president.
I guess this is old, though. What is the news with Claudia? Why did we play her on the JLP show?
Claudia Sheinbaum officially becomes president on October 1st.
I guess we can meld it just to be more with the times, because she's not, this is where she got like inaugurated. But
Sheinbaum officially becomes president on October.
And that was already a while ago now.
A historic new era in Mexico, as Claudia Sheinbaum was sworn in as the nation's first female president.
Claudia Sheinbaum.
But that's so much time. That's a huge chunk out of our storytelling time.
As Claudia Sheinbaum was sworn in.
Hero, how's it? How we'll do it.
Claudia Sheinbaum officially becomes president.
We'll fade in. We'll fade in, telling the audience that there was stuff happening before, and you can infer, you're allowed to just kind of imply what was said.
As Claudia Sheinbaum was sworn in as the nation's first...
Like that.
As Claudia Sheinbaum was sworn in as the nation's first female president.
And then boom.
President.
And then quick cut. Bada bing, bada boom.
President.
Claudia Sheinbaum officially becomes president on October 1st.
And then...
I'm like they used to.
We let the intro play and then bring the music down so that we could hear the first clip. Boom.
Make them like they used to.
Sheinbaum was sworn in as the nation's first female...
Make that even shorter. Really let y'all imply. I'm trusting you'll understand.
They used to.
Sworn in as the nation's...
Make them like they used to.
Sworn in as the nation's first female president. Sworn in as the nation's first...
Music's a little too low.
Sworn in as the nation's first female president.
Claudia Sheinbaum officially becomes president on October 1st.
Boom! Punchy, fast, gets the story, gets the message across. I love it.
As the nation's first female president.
Claudia Sheinbaum officially becomes president on October 1st.
Now we need another media clip, another... I want to convey what I want to say, what I want to say. I want to say what I want to say. I want to say. What's up, CSS Element? Right on, sir.
It's a new world. It's a new world.
It's a new world. I like it. I like it. I need something clearer. It's a new world. It's a brand new world, baby. It's a whole new world.
It's a new world. It's a new world.
Who's that pastor? I have this clip. It's probably somewhere in my archive of this pastor saying that it's a brand new world, baby. Let's check the vault. Let's check the vault. Oh, I don't have stuff. Oh wait, assets. Clips.
Yes, Your Majesty. After
Funny.
breaking into the palace kitchen, this knave proceeded to ravish the royal pantry. We caught him with a mouthful of ding-dongs.
What the?
Stealing food. How very gauche.
Now wait a second! I was out there yelling yoo-hoo until I was blue in the face! And those were ho-hos, not ding-dongs!
Let's keep looking.
It hurts.
Bubs, I'm gonna have to turn it on.
Don't turn it on.
I'm gonna have to turn it on again, Bubs.
Oh yeah, I found it.
Lady! What did you do?
Nothing, Bubs. It looks great.
What did you do?
Didn't cut your bit, Bubs.
What?
President on October 1st.
It's a new world.
LOL.
Fucked up my hair.
Bubs, it's not that bad.
Something like this. Check it out.
If you can't get into a Dodger game or a concert with a weapon, you should not be able to board.
What's up, Derek?
Wait, let me explain something.
You should not be able to board a bus or a train with a weapon.
Mr. 𝒏𝒊𝒄𝒌𝒔𝒕, I'm the dude.
We're just chilling now at the end of the stream, 30 minutes before men's forum, and finishing up tomorrow's Open Line Friday. I think it's going well. The idea has been formed. We're just finishing it up.
With a weapon.
When police say a man hijacks the bus with passengers on board, shooting one of them and holding the driver at gunpoint.
At the beginning of the year, she's been locked in a battle with the Board of Trustees over
No. This is too much of a chunk. Let's take this woman out and the bus clip out, and let's do Tiffany Henyard.
Since the beginning of the year, she's been locked in a battle with the Board of Trustees over accusations she misused taxpayer money.
Thank you.
Because for the simple reason, I know what the problem is. How I vote, I know what the problem is.
Yes.
How I vote, the one that is going to solve the problem, the one that is going to
Boom, boom. Click empty space and you press delete or backspace and you bring two clips together. You don't have to drag them together. You save time.
How I vote, the one that is going to solve the problem. My problem is everybody's problem. Everybody want crime stop. Everybody want the kids better educated. And as far as 187 you were speaking about?
We're kind of running up the time here. Okay. Now we need Wendy Williams.
How dare you, Mr. Spears? How dare you, Mr. Dare you? You had me fooled. And you too, Mrs. Spears. Death to all.
Educated.
How
something like this.
Dare you? Death.
Oh, it's too jumpy.
Educated.
How dare you? Death to all of them.
That works.
Educated.
How dare you? Death to all of them.
Yes.
Marriage to says I was very nasty to her. I wasn't. She just made it up.
Accusations she misused.
Says I was very nasty to her.
Errol.
And then Elon's mother, who I had a very wonderful marriage to, and then Elon's mother.
We don't have the time for the whole story, Errol.
Marriage to says I was very nasty to her. I wasn't. She that nasty to her. I wasn't. She just made it up.
Based.
And then Elon's mother says I was very nasty to her. I wasn't. She just made it up.
Yes. They don't make them like they used to. We'll save Jesse Jackson's son for a Bible Thumper Thursday. We'll save Jesse Jackson's son. We played the whole thing anyways.
Holds us back. This man, Reverend Jesse Lee Peterson, said that W.E.B. Du Bois is a communist and a pig. In one of his books, he has a chapter written, Why Black Women Are So Mean.
I kind of want to use that.
And a pig. In one of his books, he has a chapter written, Why Black Women Are So Mean. This man, Reverend Jesse Peterson, says that if all...
It's not work, it's a labor.
And then we'll kill it off with Carl.
Despise border jumpers. 87, you speak.
Another gasp, another Doyle, and a little lamb, and we good. And that's just a little gasp, a little Doyle, a little lamb, and we good. Let's go. Let's make the big black real quick.
World. Since the beginning of the year, she's been locked in a battle with the Board of Trustees over accusations she misused.
And that's where it'll go black. Do 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 do.
Since the beginning of the year, she's been locked in a battle with the trustees over accusations she misused taxpayer.
Right there.
Used taxpayer.
Right there. Boom, boom. Right there. Boom.
With the Board of Trustees over accusations she misused taxpayer.
Boom. That's our cut. Right there. Bada bing.
Trustees over accusations she misused taxpayer money.
I know what the problem is. How I vote.
That could be a better cut.
Accusations she misused taxpayer money.
Bum, bum.
I know what the problem is. How I vote.
Your money.
I know what.
Taxpayer money.
I know what
yeah,
the
there goes.
She misused taxpayer money.
I know what the problem is. How I vote, the one that is gonna solve the problem. My problem is everybody's problem. Everybody want crime stopped. Everybody want the kids better educated.
How dare you? Death to all of them.
All right, chat. Hey, that's some good work done. I pretty much need to kind of start paying attention to the people coming in for men's forum and all that. So this is a good place to leave it at. Hey, thanks for chilling. We did it our way. I did it my way. I do my stream my way. I do my life my way. Okay, I'm messing around. Look, we got a flight tomorrow. Don't miss it, okay, everybody? Don't miss it. We're going to land, and we're going to live, and we're going to live, and we're going to have a long life, and we're going to have a great weekend, okay, folks? So you want to be there. You guys want to be there. We're going to take a flight, and we're not going to die, and we're not going to crash, and that's going to be great. Hey. Take care, y'all. I'm out. Hey, appreciate it. Nit fleeced us tonight. He was just doing work. I was hoping you guys would have noticed. Take care, y'all. We got cool stuff in the works. And a big flight tomorrow. Plenty of in-flight entertainment. I'm out. Take care. Appreciate it. Good night.